Okay, now that you've created a WordPress account, that account now has a website associated with it. What we're going to do is just start from scratch and log into this new account and go from there. So all you need to do is type in WordPress.com and click on Login. That brings you to the login page that you're going to then type in your username and type in your complex password and click on Login. Now, stay signed in is up to you. This just allows you to, throughout the day, be able to update your site. And you'll know that you're signed in because you'll see a graphic interface that will show itself while in your browser. So once you log in, you will arrive on what is called the Account Dashboard. Get rid of these. That account dashboard has a couple of items. You've got a top menu bar that has a couple of links to things and a sidebar. Okay, we're primarily just going to quickly go into the account profile. And once in, what you're going to see is the original username here as well as in the public display fields. Okay, you're going to see something like that. So if you want, you can in fact include your first and last name. I'm actually going to use demo as my last name. And then you can actually use a completely different public display name so that when you publish any of your blog posts, what shows up as your byline will be what's in this field. So I could say Fancy Socks Diva, and this is what's going to be the byline. So in this case, I'm going to say Robin Demo, and that's enough, I guess, for now. Okay. Whatever then shows up here is also going to be updated there. So here this will change out in a few minutes. Now you can choose to go through the steps to update an actual image that you might use as a gravatar for your site and for your account. We'll do that at another time. Okay, once you've done some updates to these fields, you can continue on doing a couple other steps if you want, but right now we're just going to do a quick little update to the profile and save it. Okay, we're good. Now, the next thing we're going to do is click on My Site. My Site really is the place you're going to start from, because this is where you start to go into the interior dashboards of your sites. And I say sites because you can actually have multiple sites assigned to your account. In our case, we have one site for the account because that's what we set up. And we can see that site as it showcases itself in this little box, myfancysocks.wordpress.com. Here is where you would add up another site, but we're not going to do that right now. Now, a little bit of a background. WordPress is in the process of updating its interface to be responsive. And as a result, the old dashboard, which is also called the WP Admin dashboard, is available to you, while a new dashboard, which I call the blue dashboard, is where the updates of the interface have occurred. Now, the reality is, as of summer 2015, not all of the available pages and interfaces that are available to you from the old dashboard is updated. So what we're going to do is steer clear of this blue dashboard and go into the old dashboard to work on your site. To do that, all we do is come down to the second link and click on this WP Admin, and that will bring us into our interface. Now just notice you also right above this have a link to view your site. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And before I do, I just also want to point out what these little icons mean. What these icons mean is when we click on either of these links, it's going to open up a new tab in your browser. So let's go ahead and look at the site right now. The site is bare bones, and it's loaded what is the basic content that's given to you for you to change out with your new site. It also has loaded the theme that we chose in the setting up of the account, and that theme is called Eden. We're going to change that theme in another video tutorial. But here you can see the name of your site, which we're going to change. You're going to see a introductory Hello World blog post, and it shows the content of your sidebar, which has a couple of widgets in it. So we're not going to worry too much about this, but this is what the View Site link gives you. What I want to do is get you to the guts of your WordPress site's dashboard, and that is where we are now. Now you know you're in the WP admin dashboard because of a black stripe across the top, which is a toolbar of certain options, as well as this left-hand fixed sidebar on the left. There's a lot of different links and flyouts available to you, which we'll go over in later tutorials, but this is where you are going to begin your experience making posts, making pages, making widgets, customizing your menus. Perhaps we'll do some background uploads. This is also your media link, which gives you the library of all of your images that you'll be uploading to use within your posts. All of this will be gone through in class as well as in later tutorials.